You are not antisocial because you leave the party early. You are not broken because you found the corner chair before the music even got loud.
It's getting a bit
Everyone else may
crowded near
call
the
it being
entrance.
distant
All right,
because they only
everyone,
understand
this is
the
the
person
best
making the
night
most
ever.
noise.
Cheers,
They
everyone,
think social
to a
energy is
great
proof of
night.
warmth.
Everybody
They think
listen
talking
up.
louder means
Let's
living
get this
better.
party
And
started
honestly,
right
it is
now.
exhausting. Because sometimes you are not avoiding people. You are reading the room faster than the room can read itself.
The party is
You see
really
the couple
nice
by the
tonight.
kitchen smiling with their mouths but not their shoulders. You see the friend laughing too hard because silence would expose something. You see the person near the speaker pretending they are fine while checking their phone every 12 seconds. That is not coldness. That is a passive radar system running quietly from a secure ground station. Low emission, high accuracy, no need to announce itself. The first habit is simple. You sit on the edge of the room and watch the crowd like you are standing on dry sand, watching heavy waves crash into each other.
You always
Someone
do
spills
this.
a
You
drink,
ruin everything.
someone raises their voice,
No,
someone
listen,
tells a
the
story
point
that
is,
keeps getting
it was-
bigger because
it's
nobody
fine,
is
it's
listening
totally
closely
fine.
enough to question it. The room keeps
Yeah,
changing
I know
temperature
what you
without
mean.
warning, and you are not judging the water. You just know what happens when you step into a current that strong without checking the depth.
I just
So
don't know
you
what to do
observe
anymore.
first. You let the
You
room
can't
reveal
seriously
its weather.
expect-
That is
You
too
wait to see
funny.
which conversations are
Seriously,
gentle
I haven't
rain
laughed that
and which
hard in
ones are hail
ages.
pretending to be personality. The second habit is the sudden energy drop. Not imaginary, not dramatic,
Get
physical.
the revised numbers
When
in now.
five
I
conversations
absolutely need
overlap
them.
and three
Why is the
moves
calendar
cross the
invite
same
still
room at
pending for the
once,
review meeting?
your brain
We're
becomes a
falling behind on
sponge
the
shoved
targets
under a
again.
running
This
faucet.
party is amazing.
One
I love
person is
this song.
excited.
I can't
One
believe this
person
is happening.
irritated.
It's unacceptable.
One person wants
Hey,
reassurance.
are you doing okay
Someone's
over here?
perfume is
You
too
seem
strong.
quiet.
The music has bass with no mercy. A chair scrapes the floor like bright paint dragged across wet cement. And by the time someone says, "Why are you so quiet?" your nervous system has already been doing unpaid overtime for 20 minutes. That question lands like someone knocking on a door that is already holding back a storm. So you smile, you nod, you give one clean sentence instead of 10 messy ones. Not because you have nothing inside you, because too much is already inside you. The third habit is stepping back before the room can drain you down to zero. Maybe you go to the bathroom just to breathe under neutral lighting. Maybe you check your phone even though there is nothing new there. Maybe you find the balcony, the hallway, the kitchen sink, the 1 square foot of air that does not ask you to perform. Everyone else thinks you disappeared, but really, you adjusted the volume knob before the speaker blew out. That is the part they miss. You are not rejecting the room. You are regulating the cost of staying in it. You watch chaotic human traffic from a quiet bridge above it all. Cars cut across lanes, horns overlap, nobody signals. Everyone acts like this is normal, and you think, no, I can see the crash pattern from here. I do not need to stand in the middle of it to prove I am friendly. Sitting in the corner is not weakness. It is not automatically social anxiety. It is a tactical defense mechanism with better manners than most people deserve. Your silence is not an empty room. It is a closed door keeping the draft out. Your distance is not arrogance. It is a buffer zone, like yellow tape around wet cement, not because the cement hates shoes, but because it has not finished setting yet.
Let us in now.
You do not owe the crowd immediate access to every
Why is he
part of
just
you
standing there?
just because
Open
they
up.
brought noise and called it connection. Some people are loudspeakers. They broadcast every feeling the second it appears. That is fine, but you were built more like a quiet microphone. You pick up things other people miss. You notice the sigh under the joke, the tension under the smile, the fatigue
good.
behind the person saying, "I'm good." That kind of awareness has a cost. It spends battery. It burns clean fuel. It turns a casual night out into a room full of invisible tabs open in your head. So when you go quiet, you are not failing the room. You are protecting the system that allows you to survive the room. And if your favorite part of going out is the moment you finally get to go home, that does not make you broken. It means your nervous system knows the difference between connection and collision. Drop a battery in the comments if you have ever loved people deeply, but still needed a locked door, a quiet room, and 10 minutes where nobody asked you to become a louder version of yourself.